the nosebleed section.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Barndo. Tonight I'm doing a recap for the Aussie WootWoot versus Holder Clashes Grand Final, MLCW Season 2. This was the one, you can see there 43 to 43, 97.5% to just under 95% there. 2% difference, 2.5% difference. It came down to a 2 Town Hall 10, 13 Town Hall 9 breakdown. That's going to be the standard breakdown for Season 3. And you can see there a couple of lower percentages on the 10s. And for WootWoot, on the enemies there, you can see 84%. That was a Town Hall 10 hit. Second hit opened by Town Hall 9. And 78% from one of our Town Hall 9s on an opening hit. So absolutely amazing ability. Took a lot of pressure off Town Hall 10s. And straight away made it really pressurised for the enemy. Now you can see a couple of hits missed there. The rosters were changed, so we had to sort that out and get that fixed up. Now, absolutely amazing war all round. We'll just have a look through the events. You can see that the Town Hall 10s hitting at the end, hit downs being needed, and then the last roll of the dice by the Joker, and that was to try to get a 3-star on Shine there. That would have won on the game, so it was a war that came down, as always, to the very last attack, and anything like that is just shit-hot fun. So it was good to see some 6-packs thrown out there. We had Josie Wales, Carnage, Ari, and who was the other one? Manlet down the bottom there. All 6-packs, and the enemy team even had some 6-packs there. Johnny Bron, LF and Falco. So what was probably worthwhile looking at as well is that Holder Clashes won the Town Hall 9 battle with the fresh hits. It was 9 on their side to 7 of us. But if you have a look there, Josie Wales 5 defense, took a Town Hall 10 hit down, Carnage 5 defense before it was gone, and then Ari on 3, but that needed a Town Hall 10 hit down as well. Whereas the enemy there, they had some actually good bases too. And you can see number 4 took 4 hits and number 10 took 4 hits as well, and then a couple that took 3. 1 hit down for us. It was a really balls to the wall fun war. I love Holder Clashes. It's been great wars. It was a draw in the regular season, and it was what was expected out of the finals. It was right down to the wire. These are the kinds of things that you do it all for 3 months, all wrapped up into one big war. Now what we're going to show is, I don't show them too often, but this is an open from Meth, and it's under direction from the Town Hall 10s to achieve a couple of objectives. And what you can see here is he starts off with a haste loon set and gets quite a lot of defences out of that, but that's going to allow him to take all these buildings down on the side here and get them for percentage. Draws the Baby Dragon Clan Castle up top. Now, one little mistake he did make there was he put down minions behind his own baby, therefore weakening his Baby Dragon. If he just had used the poison with the Baby Dragon, it would have taken 2 Baby Dragons, but he would have got it and saved those minions for later. But you can see goes into a Queen Walk with those Infernos being right down the back end there. He's going to be able to walk around there and get his Queen going absolutely nutso. And a level 25 Queen wasn't a max, but absolutely massive hit. Anything over 70% is always icing. And you can see there, spreads out his minions, gets started on those. No major pressure there. He's got his Queen ability, uses his second rage, and he's got a 6th healer, and he's going to use that on his Jimmy Bob. And old Jimmy, I'm not too sure why using a 6th healer, but it does the work. You can see now the Town Hall's going down. Not really pressurised, used all his rages, needed to use his ability in the end there, and that's really because that Expo there is in the middle and pushing his Queen the whole time. So out comes Jimmy, he's going to come save the day. His Queen manages to keep going and loses all his healers. Jimmy goes inside, and you can see a very small amount left in that base. Just those centre line air defences, Expos, and the Deadly Inferno. So absolutely massive hit. Very hard to say, you know, does one attack win a war? But I'll tell you what, as a Town Hall 10 hitting later and you see something like that, it's just shit hot. Let's have a look at, I'm going to be showing a few of the hits from the 9s, and this was Carnage on number 3. What I liked about this, 4 golems, you don't see the 4 golems too often, sometimes used in the avalanches. Now draws a clan castle, gets the skelly trap at the same time, takes his time. He's only got the 1 mortar firing on his golem there, so he's not in a rush. Sits 3 whizzies on it and just gives it a bit of a tickle and pops that. Then that slows up his queen, and that kind of works well for him in the end. Out comes the jump. That allows those bowlers and Jimmy Bob to get in and give that queen a how you going. And you can just see now delayed 4th golem on the side there. He uses that for his hogs. Drops his hogs down, gets the heal on those. The golem's still going, the golem's still tanky. As those hogs clear through, the golem moves further down and starts tanking further along. So he's got his other golem around the outside there going. Queen, bowlers. That's thank you, mother, for the rabbits on that one. Big fresh hit, 3-star. 6 stars, all both fresh hits. So great war from Carnage. What do we have inside there? What was interesting with the war was there was a lot of different bases. Going to be having a look at number 6. Now, a lot of the different bases, you can see people are trying to convert to defending versus these witch slaps, and that means that people are starting to run out defences on the outside of walls, mix it all up, get things a bit tricky. This raid here from Josie Wales, now he did have the 6-pack, of course. What I liked about this fresh hit, didn't know what was in the clan castle. In the end, Holder Clashes did use quite a lot of hounds. Now, what I loved about this was the little arch down the bottom there, just as a bit of a feint for that hound, to get that hound absolutely out of the way. And that's allowed Jimmy Bob, his queen, to go up top there, deal with the enemy queen, and then even sticks one more archer down the bottom there, and you're just sort of playing tug-of-war with that hound. Allows Jimmy to get a bit of extra time tanking. That hound doesn't come down to do too much. Pops his queen early. The reason he's going to pop that is to get maximum damage out of her. Try to see if he can get 1 or 2 more defences out before that hound comes back up and gives her a bit of a slap and tickle. So, yeah, does that. And then loads into a quad lava loon. So, great start to the raid. Gets the enemy queen. Gets a couple of defences. That hound's now sitting up there with his finger in his arse. Can't do anything now. 1 or 2 pups are going to end up locking onto it, but goes into his lava loon. And you can see there, heal spell save for that Wizard Tower farm. Tesla's there as well, but absolutely smashed that base, took it apart. In the end, those loons did succumb, but you can see there another half a dozen or so loons clearing through. And thank you, mother, for the rabbits, a fresh 3. Let's have a look now at number 9. This is Carnage as well. And any time I see a healer on a golem, I'll get a little bit of a halfer. And you can see here he's whacked that golem down on the outside. This is what I was saying with the different base styles. And you can see here LF. I like this base. It looks different. It looks complicated. But the problem with it is, kind of like a witch slap, how you just put your witches out around the outside. You can do the same here. The 2 golems going around the outside. Draws that hound. Again, like I said, there's quite a few in the clan castles. And then sends in a kill squad through the guts. Jimmy, queen, bowlers, 1 golem. And you can see that healer and that golem still going along the side. Throws in a few hogs in front to tank. Kicks that golem around the side a bit more. Still getting range out of that healer. Still going. And eventually that hound causes a bit of grief. Finally gets a pop. Tesla farm there. But you can see there's a lot of hogs left. That healer's still fighting. And, yeah, no, great raid Carnage. It's not really something that people would use often, but you see these weird bases and you kind of think, shit, what do I do? But he's really analysed that well. So, what do we got here? One of Manlet's raids. He had the 6-pack, of course. And this was a Stone Gobo host. It's a bit of a staple army. What I liked about it was he planned it quite well, where everything pushed up the guts for his kill squad, and it just looked switched on, and it was a great raid. So we see now baby, a couple of whizzies on one of the sides there. Was that a Tesla? No, it was the Arch Tower shooting that there. So again, another hand in the clan castle, gets the poison down on the queen, Gets the poison down on the hound. Not going to do much on the hound. There's no real need for the damage. It's more the split. And he had a skeleton spell backup. So that was nice. These guys, they did run quite a lot of hounds. Skeleton spell is a bit of a different option. Rages is Jimmy Bob. Out comes a couple of Teslas. But you can just see that queen, those golems, bowlers, everything went up the centre of that base, and it just looked professional. It looked like one of those raids that you sort of go, he's really thought about it, got that pathing worked out well. 6 hogs left, throws him out, didn't need the last hill, didn't need the skeleton spell. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. Another one, and well done there, man. Look, great war from you, mate. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired, you can hear tonight. It's been a bit of a big week for me. I've just come back from holidays. We had this big war finish up today. It was a great war. Now, I like this raid. It wasn't the world's best raid, but what I liked about it, you can see, I'll point it out, was it looked like it was really struggling in the middle there. You can see it's a queen walk leading into a shattered go hog. Now, gets out a troll Tesla down the bottom, realises it, and she's going to pick here shortly. Wong, she will drop down a golem into it. Golem wizard behind it, so deals with that Tesla. These are the kinds of things that show you the raid awareness. And you take time, and these are those little 1%ers that add up to get you that fresh hit 3 stars, to get you those reactions. Now, good start, good herding. In goes the kill squad, joins up with the walk. Another hound in the clan castle, a couple of bowlers go walkie around the outside. Queen doesn't know what she's doing, but she goes through the middle. Now you can see here she's quite far into the raid. Everything looks like it's just slowly struggling. There's a lot of defences pushing down. Now, she could hog, but the problem is if she did hog, those golems are going to be stuck in midfield doing nothing, and you're not going to get great value. So what I loved about it was the fact that she's waited so long, waited for that. Those golems have gone in there and tanking, and then deployed those hogs, which has meant she's allowed that last hill for the bomb tower, possible traps, and you can see it was just an absolutely patiently held raid, and it's those kinds of ones at the end there that are going to get those 3 stars. So really great war. 7 fresh hits to 9, so you know, great war from Holder Clashes. They did have a few bases they struggled on, but overall for 3 months of work, it is a lot of time and effort to put into wars, to get in there, get your team together, people coming in, week out. Every war is a pressure war. There's different hits, but it was really good fun. All up, Season 2, much better than Season 1. A lot of the problems ironed out, moved on. And Season 3, straight into it. No rest for the wicked. Straight into Season 1 round 1 this week. And I think it's a Pinoy clan. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and clash on. I'm not recording. Oh, fuck me.
You talk to yourself the whole time. You weren't recording.
I wasn't recording.
Huh?
I got hip-hop taste buds. I wanna hear that bass when I make love. Wanna hear some lyrics when I wake up.